Another thing that I've been spending a lot of time thinking about is really being in charge of life. I've noticed in my own life that at times it is very easy to be, subject to the tide, if you will, right? Or, a sail floating in the wind, and whatever's coming at me or whatever's happening in life, I'm kind of a victim to that or subject to it, and it maybe is a challenging season or a negative season or things like that. Then again, as always, I'm reminded that, I am and we are fully in charge of, the entirety of our life. And sometimes we can't change the things that are happening, but we can change how we feel about it, how we think about it, and so on and so forth. And I've again noticed in my life when I'm direct and purposeful with what I'm doing and where I'm headed and what I'm up to, that I really feel in charge of life versus the opposite. And I think it's an important reminder, whether it's entrepreneurship or, anything about your own life, to really be in charge of that, right? Set a vision, know where it is that you want to go first and foremost, and then put in the action and the work to, get to that place and enjoy the journey along the way. We often in our society gears us in such a fashion that it's like, well, if I had $1 million, or if when I get older, or when I get out of this, challenging situation, or when I finally find the job of my dreams, what have you, that then life will be easier and happier and all of the above. And I think, let's make the opposite true. Let's make now the happiest time of life and work and all of these things, and really enjoy the journey and enjoy what we're doing now versus waiting for some if then, what if kind of situation. It's so easy to wake up every day and just react to the day, right? It's a lot harder to get up, work out, make sure you're fueling your body, meditate, journal, plot out the exact things that you want to accomplish for the day. That takes work. It takes work in and of itself to, set things up for success and happiness and fulfillment, versus the opposite. It's a hell of a lot easier to just wake up, slam the caffeine, and go react to everything that happens in the day, including traffic, the hot water ran out, I got an email that was negative, all these things. It's way easier to stay in negativity and challenge and reaction than it is to be proactive about the day, the week, the month, the year. There are hella bad things that are going to happen in life. It's a good idea to ask the question, can I change this situation? Right? Because if there's nothing that within our control that we can change something, it's an interesting perspective that says, all right, well, if I can't change it, I've got to, be more accepting of it or navigate it nonetheless. And I would rather do so calm, cool, collected, and positive minded as best I can than to, panic-stricken anxiety react to it, right? I also think that there's a lot of things in life that we know to be good for us and, we should be doing and we want to, but it's not really until we commit and we do those things, and it's going to be different for every person, right? Some people need to get up in the morning, want to get up in the morning and run 5 miles. Others maybe just need to take 15 minutes to themselves and think and meditate or whatever. But getting into those great routines and doing the work that we know to be good for ourselves, whatever it may be for each of us, will then help every single person navigate their life easier, calmer, and more collected, because they feel in control of the other aspects of their life, right? That morning routine or their diet or whatever it might be, whilst other things may be out of control. Conversely, if we're not doing any of this stuff, we feel out of control about everything, and that's what creates anxiety and negativity and challenge.